There is an epidemic right now of us humans wondering if we're okay, if we're enough, if we're lovable, if we belong. And it's always struck me in my life how few people I've met that don't have that achy curiosity, that achy doubt and fear inside their beings. My greatest mentor and healer in this life helped me truly understand how some of the cause of this is just how pervasively disconnected we are to the earth, to our source, to that sense of being woven into a web of life. And for a lot of us, that's sounds like a different language, like gibberish. Like, what do you mean connected to the earth? It certainly wasn't a part of how I was raised, and every bit of feeling belonging in the natural world that I have now, which I do think has changed and healed my life, I fought for. So what do we do? Do you have to go and learn primitive earth skills? Do you have to garden? Do you have to go into the wild with no clothes or food for a week? How do you reclaim the sense of belonging, the sense of being a part of the miracle of life, the wildness, the oneness of life? Well, luckily, we can do it in psychological ways. We can do it in deeply tuned in listening and allowing and actually just supporting the parts of us that feel like we're not enough, that we don't belong. And that there is a profound healing that takes place as we allow these parts of us to grieve the pain of that experience that they've been living with. And there's a whole art and science, I'd say, a skill set of how do you find the parts of you that need that, connect to them in a way that's strong enough that their pain can flow, because we can't just dip in and dip out. That won't work. We have to really learn, how do we settle in? How do we sink into that part of us? How do we allow it to flow, to grieve? And then how do we recover so we're just not spinning out in a shame spiral all the time? So these are the skills that I'm here to share and to teach. And that is what I'll be doing this Wednesday, the 30th, from 12 to 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And the good news is, if you can't be there live, if you purchase the workshop in the next couple days, you will be sent the recording immediately after. You can take it at your leisure. But this is really the work I'm excited about. And I know that if you learn and practice these skills, whether or not you create your own earth connection, and you can look at that for yourself. We could talk about that in the comments. What does that mean? And how does the earth have anything to do with how worthy we feel? But regardless of that, separate of that, you can start to heal and reclaim your innate wholeness and belonging and value. Yeah, because it's already there. So join me for this workshop. I promise you it will be helpful.